Hey everybody, this is going to be part 2 of our 8.1 notes of our video series actually. So we're going to move on in the notes. This is where we ended up the adding polynomials. We finished up this example here. And then we're going to go on to subtracting polynomials. Now subtracting polynomials, it's honestly the same type of process. There's one step that I'd put in front of it, and it's essentially what we do with this negative sign here. So what we could technically do is we could go through in 5c squared and then subtract, minus c squared and then 2c minus a negative 4c. But from what I've seen with a lot of people, and not just you guys but everybody, is that we struggle subtracting negative numbers. So what I would do, as a strong suggestion, is take this negative and distribute it, all right? Now, when that happens, what you do is you turn that negative into a positive, and then you basically change all the signs inside here. So the c squared turns into a negative c squared, minus 4c turns into plus 4c, and then plus 3 turns into minus 3. This first one here stays the same, plus 2c minus 4. It's only the one that's to the right, not to the left. That's where we distribute, all right? Now, once we got that finished, now we can start basically the process over again, all right? We have 5c squared here, all right? I want to find all my other c squareds. Nope. I got a negative c squared right there. This is technically negative 1c squared. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to add 5 plus a negative 1 right there. That gives me 4c squared, all right? I'm done with that. Move on to 2c. I got my 2c there. I want to look for any other c's with no exponents. And I go over here, I find 4c, plus 4c. I add those together, I get plus 6c, all right? Just add the numbers out front. The variables and the exponents stay the same. Negative 4, all right? Cross those out. I'm looking for my other constants, negative 4. My other constant over here is negative 3. No variables, so it just turns into minus 7, all right? Okay. Now I go to this one down here, all right? Minus all this. I'm just still going to distribute, all right? Now again, I just do this because it's hard to keep track of subtracting negative numbers, all right? So plus, so if I turn this turns into a plus. Change all the signs, so this negative turns into a positive 2n squared minus 2n plus 4, all right? This all changes, and then this 4n squared plus 5, that stays the same, all right? So from there, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start with my first term here, the 4n squared, and I'm going to look for any other 4n squareds. Now look, I got one right here, 2n squared. I add those numbers out front. The exponents and the variables don't change, so it turns into 6n squared. Done with those. Plus 5, and this one right here, I'm going to look for any other constants. Negative 2n, nope, that's a variable. Plus 4. Look at that, 5 plus 4, that just gives me plus 9, all right? And then that negative 2n, well, that's just kind of there. There's no other just n values, so that's going to be my final expression there, okay? All righty. So let's kind of do a bit more of an applied problem here. So let's find perimeter, all right? So remember, perimeter. So let's just say, side 1 plus side 2 plus side 3. I'm just going to add up all my sides, all right? Oh, went forward, sorry. So with perimeter, really all I'm going to do is I'm just going to take all of my side values. I'm not given values, but I'm given expressions. I'm going to say all of those, and I'm just going to add them all up, all right? So say if I got the 9 plus x, and then add the 3x plus, and then add 3x minus 5, and then add 5x plus 20, all right? And then from there, it's the same process, all right? I find start with my first term, my 9. I'm going to look, see if I have any other constants. I have a negative 5 and then a plus 20. I'm going to write it down kind of write them down this way. 9 minus 5 plus 20, that's the same going this way. That's the same as 4 plus 20, which is 24, all right? So I cross those out because I'm done with those. Now I move on to my x's. I'm going to look for any other terms that just have x. So I have x plus 3x plus 5x. I'm going to write those actually up this way. So it's x plus 3x plus 5x. And from there, what I'm going to do is I'm essentially just going to add the numbers out front. If there's no value out front, I just add. There's a 1. So I have 1 plus 3, which is 4, plus 5 is 9. So it's going to be 9x. So my final, I'm going to take this, I'm going to take this, I'm going to combine them together. 9x, 24 is positive, plus 24, all right? That's my final expression, okay? Alrighty, so that is the end of the 8.1 kind of A notes, part 2. This is there's going to be more 8.1 notes, but they're going to mostly be dealing with multiplication, which is going to be a very similar, it's going to be kind of adding on to this process here. So again, thank you guys for watching. That next video will be up soon. Thank you.